Stand with the light or drop into darkness at Florida's best anime convention. It's MetroCon 2017, Faithful vs. Fallen, featuring 4 days of events, panels, and special guests. The Ghosts will play with the Metro Star Party. Ignite the heart at the Metro Fire Show. Relax yourself at the Fantasy Masquerade. Laugh it all off with Metro Night Live. Search for fame in the Rhythm City Chronicles. And choose your side at the Anime Human Combat Chess Match. And that's not all. Be sure to shop for swag at Dealer's Room. Dance the night away at the Metro Massive Raid Party. Compete for glory in one of several contests. And of course, meet some amazing special guests. This year's guest lineup includes artist No Flutter, cosplayer Pikachu, singer Caleb Hiles, Ray Chase, Max Middleman, Robbie Damon, Paul St. Peter, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, Christina V, Vic Manana, MetroCon favorite Scott McNeil, and the man himself, Steve Bloom. So head to metroconventions.com to get your tickets today. Then meet us at the Tampa Convention Center August 3rd through 6th, 2017 for 4 whole days of anime fun. It's MetroCon. Keep the gear turning on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monk Minis live here on RVTV. How we all doing, everybody?
I hate you.
Hey, at least it wakes you up. That's fine. It's time for another fun, exciting night of TRPG action here on RVTV. Of course, I'm the Shades. Behind me is my lovely wife, Lady K. And of course, we got the boys, Matty Jay, Mike Shell, Mildra the Monk. How we doing, everybody?
Still recovering from Monday. Well, 3 miles to get to work.
Oh.
Ew. Wait, you have to... Oh, yeah, because of the... Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I am... Actually, I can't brain right now. Give me a minute.
Wait, you could brain before?
You get a pass.
Anyway, I am doing okay. And before anyone asks, I've only watched 2 episodes of Glow. All right, I'm probably not gonna get the whole damn thing done by Friday. Shut up. It is surprisingly, it is good though. The reviews are accurate. It is a good show so far. So yes, I got nothing to complain about.
Also, a word of warning to everyone. If this stream suddenly goes dead, there is a massive thunderstorm going on behind me right now. It's probably my power got cut off. It has been pretty nasty this evening.
If that's the case, I may pop in there and attempt to save the day. So, yeah.
Evan, I've been there, brother. It's never fun. Ugh. I didn't do nothing, Hairball.
What is he saying?
First of all, Hairball, Mother Nature is on drugs. All the drugs. All the fucking time.
Hey, yeah, he's saying I pissed off Mother Nature. How the hell did I do that? What the fuck did I do?
That's what I'm wondering too. We had freaking hail, flipping hail. So,
besides, when I looked through Mother Nature's bag, I found this exactly: 2 bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5 sheets of high-powered blotter acid, a salt shaker half full of cocaine, a whole galaxy of multicolored uppers, downers, screamers, laughers, Also a quart of tequila, a quart of rum, a case of beer, a pint of raw ether, and 2 dozen amyls.
Damn!
Yes, I just quoted Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
There's no other way else to say. You can't stop here. This is bad country. Oh.
It's comforting to know I'm not the only Minnesotan in this merry band. But anyway, so earlier in the month, I put it to a vote regarding what we were going to do for the Monk Mini to celebrate Free RPG Day. And on the 25th, the votes were tallied. Infinity won out by a significant margin. It got 53% of the votes. The Wooden Spoon Award goes to Legend of the Five Rings.
Oh.
So I guess you would say that the fans have said, Infinity, please.
I'm debating how I react to that one.
You know what? I have to uphold my standards. Mike?
Yes?
You know what's coming, right?
Probably.
Oh, God.
You know what, Mildra? Withhold that hand.
Yeah,
If it were another writer, if it were certain other writers, I probably would be right there with you. But Wizard's actually a good series. So, Matty, hit that other button again.
I'm watching you.
I can see him doing the thing with the eyes. You know,
we went from to that look the Undertaker did when Maven eliminated him. Going, I'm gonna get you. I just don't know how I'm gonna get you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
All right. Anyway, this is Infinity. It's been a miniatures game for quite a few years. It's got quite a following over in Europe, especially in the UK, Germany, and France, and Spain to a degree. You have a bit of science fiction. It's very, very manga inspired, and you've got a bit of the quote unquote wilderness of mirrors, and for those of you who don't know that reference, see if you can look up a miniseries that was on TNT years and years ago called The Company. Point is, the wilderness of mirrors is basically a term to describe spy fiction, proper spy fiction, not James Bond screwing everything that moves. That's what happens when Varric writes for James Bond.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You can almost hear M going, "Keep it in your pants, Bond."
Also, Hairball, go sit in the corner for making a really bad Buzz Lightyear reference, and Biohybrid, also sit in the corner.
You know, Hairball, I was making an effort to avoid the obvious joke in this one. We were all thinking it. You didn't have to say it.
No, that's exactly why they say it, because they know we won't.
Sadly, you're right. Sadly, you're right.
But sometimes we won't because there's a reason. Anyway,
It's the Dave hand. But you know.
Anyway, now if you don't mind, I would like all four of you to introduce and say a bit about the character that you will be playing for the duration of this run. Let's go. Let's from left to right from where I am. Let's go with Mike to start out.
You had to give me this name. I am Teskani Il Lahanad. I am a Hakisam assassin who from the planet Barak. On the mission to trying to piece together words on this. And let me see if I can't try it. I was just raised by the Assassin Society by an old man on the mountain who took me in to train me to be an assassin.
All right, next up, Shades.
All right, I am known as Armist Beret, a decorated father knight. I never set out to serve God with a sword and a gun, but now I've realized that was the plan all along. I've always wanted to be a priest, but something never quite felt right when I was in the seminary. So I went from one area of study to another until finally my bishop came to me and basically said, you know what? I think I know where you could put you. He gave a letter of referral, and now here I am in the order. So I'm a bit of a protector while I spread the word of my lord.
All right. Next up, Lady K.
I am Lyra Skelter, and I am a
Reverend Moira. In other words, I'm a hacker.
You're cutting out.
fucking hell. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Anywho, my name is Lyra Skelter, and I am a Reverend Moira, aka one of the best AI experts and hackers in the sphere. I am a sister in the Covenant of the Observance of Mercy, but I also can tend to be a little odd myself. And we'll just leave it at that.
All right. And lastly, Matty.
Hey, how are you, Daniel Morganock? And, well, I didn't know what I was until I found out I crushed a coconut over some other kid's head during a dog bowl game. And, well, I'm a big dude. Well, not even a dude. I'm a werewolf. Big, tall thing. People asked me, what did you eat? Well,
Did you say your brother?
Brothers. I'm basically the adrenaline junkie, the fast flyer, the fast cars guy, the toughest son of a bitch in the group, and also a jawline to match.
So anyway, so the four of you are members of Bureau, are members of the neutral group in the human sphere called O12. Specifically the surveillance and espionage group called Bureau Noir. It wasn't too long ago before the in the human sphere's ongoing war with the combined army, they reached out to see if they could find other races who have been dealing with the combine to try and forge an alliance. One race answered, and that's the Toha, who have arrived at the Evening Star satellite, which is this massive orbital platform with a space elevator leading right down to O12's headquarter planet of Paradiso, which you can see right here. And you have been there to make sure that the negotiations go as smoothly as possible. So, the first thing, as soon as you arrive, the first thing that you end up doing is after going through checkpoints, and then more checkpoints, and then even more checkpoints, and having at least one awkward conversation because of the fact that when they tried to do the body scan on Daniel, they had to have two people do it because, big guy. That and the fact that he had to literally squeeze through one of the scanners. But eventually, you end up in an office, and you meet Yora. You meet your liaison. And that would be this man. You can see the name Yorgos on his uniform. He goes, you must be the new folks from Noir. I hope getting here wasn't too much of a hassle for you all.
No trouble at all, sir.
Well, I managed. I'm a big dude.
I heard it's a small miracle you didn't break the scanner trying to squeeze through that. I told them they needed bigger ones in case any dog warriors came along, but they didn't listen. Maybe now they will. Besides, if you ended up breaking that thing, who do you suppose is going to have to foot the bill for that?
Not me.
And I just give him a stern look, like, really? You had to say that here?
You know how much one of these things cost? I'll tell you, a lot.
I think the corporal knows that.
All I'm saying, I footed the bill myself. It sucks. Moving on.
Regardless, the four of you are in for a historic occasion. This is the first proper negotiation that the human sphere has had with an extraterrestrial civilization. And although we do not know the full capabilities of the Toha, even you cannot deny that we can use every advantage we have against the combined army.
My lord wants us to unite our worlds together. I see no reason to deny them.
Which brings me to your assignment. Now, as an officer of as officers and members of O12, there is very little I can do to support you directly. O12 does maintain strict neutrality, as you all know. However, I can assure that you will have the necessary clearances to move about the station freely as per your objectives require. As he speaks, he takes a briefcase and opens it, revealing a set of key cards, 4 of them in total, basically saying these will give you diplomatic access to the station. You will be acting as security to make sure that these negotiations with the Toha go as smoothly as possible. If we end up setting a bad impression on the Toha, we could potentially lose a major ally that could prove a significant asset in the war. And the last thing that we need is some more infighting. I am fully aware that I sound like I am repeating myself on the matter, but that is only to hit home the gravity of the situation. I trust you are prepared to execute this in a manner befitting of your role as Bureau Noir agents.
I'm as prepared as my lord will allow me.
Rest assured, we understand and accept the mission.
Very well then.
What the fuck?
That was Lady K over there. She was snoring in character.
Give me a second. That's every time we land. Oi! Wake up! Wake up!
Uh-huh. Huh?
You're never one for space travel, are you?
I should know that.
I still question
It's-
how she got cleared to partake in this personally.
Simple.
Because I kick ass.
Well, maybe not kick ass, but you're still good at computers and the passwords and the things.
Exactly,
And...
I kick ass.
All right then.
Now then, as you'll need to move to the Silver Arc Spear. It should be on your. You should be able to locate it on your AR. Dismissed. It doesn't take you long to go, and you see that the Silver Arc Sphere is a huge dome bisected by silvery, non-symmetrical arches. On the far side of the chamber is a raised oval dais that stands before a massive 3-story tall window, which looks over Paradiso and one of its twin suns. Hundreds of people are in the process of gathering here, and as you enter the sphere, your AR indicates the seats that have been assigned to you near the back. Move you to spot. Yeah, sorry about the watermarks. I couldn't do anything to fix that.
Looks like it was built into the image. So there's not much you could do. It's all right.
Yeah, at least they were smart enough saying, "Hey, it's a work in progress."
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So for now, for the rest of you, just use your imagination.
Right. Anybody want to?
Did you just do what I think you did?
No, that was a Tokuja reference, dear.
If you all would roll observation, you should be able to just click on the die and make sure to note that it's going to be 2 die unless you're either paying 1 heat to me or using an infinity point. One success.
What do I need to roll again?
Observation.
Just
on your character sheet.
Yep.
It's under attributes and skills, aware, and then look for awareness, and then it's on that list there. I know it's hard to see, but then on the very end of it, there's a die button.
Got it. White die. How many dice? 2?
2.
Yep.
Nice.
There you go.
Matty, give yourself 1 momentum.
All right, let me find where I need to put it there, and I'll put it in for you.
It's on the left side of your character sheet, just above damage.
Aha, so done.
All right. So you notice several small Maya cameras fitting here and there as their operators discreetly test out various angles. And Daniel, you notice that some of the cameras are multi-lensed and watching the crowd as well as the stage. After a bit of time with a lot of people shuffling in, as well as your AR dictating seats a bit further in the back, and seeing the as well as the fact that you see both normal security as well as what looks like specialized troopers that aren't using the normal equipment you'd expect to see from any army within the human sphere, looking kind of like this.
Now, these are just here for backup, or they're the bad guys?
Honor guard.
Good guys. Gotcha. Now, I just realized something. I'm a dog. I should be smelling something off if something's off here, right?
You can go ahead if you so want to.
Would that be another observation in this case?
Yeah.
All right, so he's, only 1 success. All right.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary, except for the fact that when it comes to the honor guard, there is absolutely no smell.
I'm telling you, them suits keep them vacuum packed. I'll crack you one day, damn it. Carry on, gentlemen. Carry on.
But as a moment later, you see Yorgos appear from a side chamber, along with a few Bureau Noir agents, and form a security corridor leading up to the stage. Yorgos gives the all clear after a second, and then the door opens again to admit High Commissioner Natalia Hesse, as well as 3 Toha ambassadors, 6 ambassadors from the human sphere and a gaggle of lesser dignitaries, with a bunch of whispers appearing as one of them stands out. And one of the Toha dignitary that seems to be leading the group looks a little something like this.
Quite the elegant lady, I must say.
Yeah, she's good.
Daniel, roll observation a little. Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
And he goes, before anyone asks, I'm just doing my job.
I had no problem with your actions, sir.
But as the whispers go on, the High Commissioner steps up on the podium and says, "It is with the greatest pleasure and highest honor that I step before you today to say that the promise of hope, which I announced here less than a month ago, has now been fulfilled. Our work here has not been without difficulty, but the diplomatic skill of our Toha comrades has helped us persevere in the face of these travails. Each day we have gazed down upon the war zones of Paradiso, and have been known that there is no time to spare and no effort that should not be given in joining our common interest, in seeing the barbarity of the combined army driven from our worlds. And towards that end, we have reached a binding accord that will bring our two peoples under a common banner of justice. The combined army believes that they are strong in their treachery. We will show them our strength and unity." And unfortunately, after Hesse's address, we have one diplomat after another standing up to deliver speeches that are far too long and say variations of the same thing. Great opportunity, momentous friendship, inevitable destruction of the combined army. You see a few people trying very hard not to yawn, and even a few of the agents have a look of get on with it. But then the ambassador of the Toha rises from her seat and walks up to the podium with for lack of a better term, a primal grace, saying, Before sealing our pact, I would like to express my admiration that of all of my kind for the wisdom and determination shown by humanity in daring to send a friendship message through the spatial void to our race. We understand it is not easy to overcome the understandable mistrust that accompanies first contact with another species, especially with the dismal preordinate of the combined army. We Toha know how to live up to such an action, and we will meet the challenge of being loyal allies in the face of the threat that the evolved intelligence means for the entire galaxy. With the joint effort of both our races, brothers in arms, but also in spirit, we will be able to eradicate this evil that ruins the universe, and together we will walk towards a future as bright as it is promising." The other two Toha ambassadors step forward, producing pens and signing the treaty simultaneously in triplicate. The human diplomats doing the same thing after a moment. And thus the first alliance is formed. You get a message through your AR from Felix saying meet me in the security room after everyone's cleared out.
Won't lie, the first thing I thought
That was B. Yes,
Oh,
we are going.
No.
Really? Hey, think about how Mildred first put it when he started talking.
You know what, John? Shades. Let her have it. Let her have it. It's not every day she riffs that good. And she riffs okay, but that was a good riff.
Fine, hit the button.
I'm getting some use out of this button.
You get a pass. You get a pass.
There we go.
But eventually he takes you aside when you head to his office and goes, so I realized that this is it would probably be less painful to be shot at by combined army forces, but how does it feel to have been in the presence of an alien not trying to kill you for once?
Quite frankly, it felt historical. It was almost like being in the presence of my Lord himself. It was heavenly to see something like that happen in front of my eyes.
Daniel has the same reaction. That was beautiful, man. He's crying. It's like, well, the fact that we're not getting killed, shot at by aliens was nice, but just being part of something historic like this, tear to my eye, man.
All right. If you, I would personally enjoy. Well, I would prefer to. Well, I would prefer to escort you to your quarters. That is going to be the job of my associate here. As he motions to one of the agents who is watching. She will lead you to your quarters. Don't make the rest of the day is yours, but don't make a fuss.
Okay.
She leads you across the arch along the way, and some roll observation. That counts as 2 successes. You rolled a 1. That's under focus.
What the shit?
And you rolled a 20, which means I'm getting 2 heat.
So yeah, that's twice she's done that. So I guess 20s are our botches in this case.
This is a case where you're rolling under.
So we want zeros.
Yeah.
We want the ones.
Yeah. Because if you look,
you know what I mean.
Yep. Like if you look at your sheet, the expertise is what it adds to your stat when it comes to what you need to roll under. And focus, if you roll under that, your success counts twice.
Okay.
And yeah, that counts for you. That counts for Daniel. So give yourself another point of momentum. And same to you, Sakani.
So that makes me have 3 momentum now?
Yep. it was any successes that you get that are over the threshold get added to momentum, and you can spend that to give yourself boosts for other rolls.
Okay.
You're essentially banking those successes.
Cube.
Anyway, as you head, you see that further diplomatic deals, but mostly between the factions of the factions and nations of the human sphere are being done in other rooms. Some are going smoothly, others not so much. A couple of the ones that are devolving into arguments, you, for whatever reason, end up involving Pan-Oceania.
Figures my group is always the one causing trouble.
But anyway, as you head back to your room, the agent who had escorted you sends you a AR message that says there is a purple pill on the desk in your room. Take that before you go to bed, and your circadian should be reset for the next day.
Why is my gut telling me not to trust that?
You too, huh?
Yes.
Let's see. If you have medicine, roll that. Otherwise, roll intelligence.
I have medicine in one. Yeah, I'm gonna roll that. Ew, that ain't good.
Nope. Sakani, you know that these pills are often used on security details so that people can rest with a short amount of time and still feel properly refreshed. It essentially resets your circadian rhythm.
Okay, so short nap, full night equals full night's sleep.
Yep.
Makes sense.
What amazing technology we've developed in these years. Who would have ever thought such a pill could exist?
Alrighty. Who's taking it and who isn't?
Well, considering Sakani probably clued us in on it, I'm gonna trust his expertise, his knowledge.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go and take it.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, why not?
All right.
Yep.
So you take it after about 4 hours. You wake up, but as you're getting your bearings, you immediately see a blaring message on your AR display. Though the person who ends up getting the message last is Armist, because, well, when he went to bed, he got out of his suit, and he didn't get the message again until he got back in it.
God damn it!
You're the only one in the group wearing full-on power armor. What did you expect?
Bum, 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 bum. And no, I'm not gonna do that. It was the obvious joke.
He doesn't have a unibeam.
I was thinking more Fallout than Iron Man.
That's actually a bit more apt. Your armor's not as bulky, but point still stands.
Yeah.
And anyway, you get a message that says, all it says is my office now.
Oh shit.
As soon as you step out, you see that people are running about and things aren't, and some of the agents and security are trying to calm people down.
Jesus, all we did is go to bed for 4 hours.
This didn't take long. Let's move.
Cripes, I'm gonna coconut somebody.
Doesn't take long for you to get into his office, and he goes, I really hate inviting fortune into my house. We have to up the level of security.
What happened?
He hands you a file. On that file is the crime scene of two bodies. Both look like one of them looks like they had gotten a knife wound to the chest, and the other one looks like they had been shot with a long range caliber rifle. Judging from the ballistics examination, it was two of the diplomats are dead.
Oh no.
A diplomat from one of the diplomats from Pan Oceania, who you recognize the name as Edward Alinari, and one of the Soha Himura.
Which one was stabbed?
The one that was stabbed was Soha.
Do we know what led to this?
Unfortunately, no. They were out in the middle of the square for the Silver Arch, and all of a sudden they just dropped.
That's not good. If they weren't fighting each other, then that means someone else killed them. Which means we have an assassin in our midst.
Someone doesn't want peace.
Gee, I wonder who.
I'm reassigning the four of you. You're going to be acting as the personal bodyguard for one of the ambassadors, Mara Seeger. And as soon as the name is spoken, you hear the door open, saying, I believe I can speak for that myself. Thank you.
Is it worth it? Have he helped you out?
Any of you who turn around, you'll see that Mara, being the one who was leading the signing yesterday, she is standing right in front of you all. Forgive my intrusion, but I came here with a protestation. I am fully aware of the murders that are taking place, but I would implore you to not halt any diplomatic negotiations. if we allow the threat of an attack to force any of us into hiding, then our would-be assailant has accomplished their goals.
I'm inclined to agree with you, my lady. I believe that this person wants to turn us against each other and cause us to hide, thus making us weaker targets. The Lord will not allow this kind of terrorism.
I have no recollection of this lord of yours, but I will. But for the time being, I will place my trust in you four. I would sincerely hope that you live up to your corporal's expectations. Come, follow me, if you will. As she leads you off, you end up following her about during some of the negotiations with each of the factions. And continuing on until the Silver Arch, which seems to be the big one that she is not canceling. So, what you it's back in the main room with the Silver Arch Spear, which is in the spot that you have there. This is technically to finalize the proposals handed by the various commissions and factions. However, at this point, it's political theater. Some reporters have been invited and are asking questions to the ambassadors about this brave new alliance, which is pretty clear that that's the reason why Seeger was resistant to the idea of halting these, because it's half negotiation and half press conference.
But they have to put on a show.
Mm-hmm.
As the meeting begins, everybody takes their seats. The cameras whir and rise and turn their attention towards the main dais. Ambassador Seeger rises, calls the meeting to order, and begins making a short speech. Everybody roll observation.
I was gonna ask because I want to sniff around for the asshole. I mean, murder. I mean, asshole.
Oh
my god, it's about time.
Hey!
Successes, one success.
I guess that means for the other two rolls I was still half asleep.
Nice cover.
You get a pass.
Second time today. Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
While making scans, you do notice some infrared activity nearby her, as if there's a low frequency targeting system that's in that spot.
So in other words, there's something aiming at her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, as soon as someone points it out to me, I'm gonna run right in interference and get right in front of where that is. Because if it's any kind of with my armor, I can block pretty much anything that hits it.
I would say I would probably be the best to move her out of the way.
Oh yeah, obviously one of you guys is gonna move her out of the way. I'm gonna get where that shot is, because if we can't get her out of the way in time, we need to make sure that she doesn't get hit with anything. So it's a team tactic. You get her out of the way, I block the shot.
Okay. Roll acrobatics. If you not acrobatics. Roll athletics. If you don't have athletics, roll agility.
I believe it's acrobatics. Yeah. Can I roll as well?
If you want.
Because I'm going to be the one that picks up our charge and starts running the fuck out of there.
All right.
And nobody's stopping a 600-pound wolf who wants to get the fuck out of Dodge.
All right. Ping where you're moving, and I'll put your token there.
Let's see. Probably be where the piano is for cover.
All right. Move you there.
And let's do this. Woohoo!
Okay, that counts as 2 successes. Let's see, what's your acrobatics at?
I see expertise 1, focus 1.
10. Which means you technically got 3 successes, so give yourself 2 momentum.
Bro!
Up to 5.
Matty, you're on a roll tonight, dude.
Hey, I'm at this point, anything can happen. I'm just moving the lady out of the way so she don't goddamn die.
All right. You managed to move out of the way and get in formation just as a gunshot is heard.
That is thing.
I turn around towards the ambassador. Are you okay? Are you safe?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Moreover, we've got bigger problems to deal with.
Indeed.
Okay. So right now So here's the thing. You know that the assassin is in the room. So now it's just a matter of making sure they don't get out. And plus there's all, because of the panic with all the other ambassadors, the difficulty is going to be raised up by 1 when it comes to skill rolls. something to bear in mind. But before that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Where's that under again?
Let's see. Initiative is. See, in lieu of it not being shown, that is going to be a straight agility roll.
Okay.
Let's see.
This is what I have.
2 die.
Yep.
I just realized I should have pinged my dude.
0 successes.
All right. So Armist got 2, 0. Connie got 1. Let me change that. All right. Armist, you're going first.
Alrighty then. Well, I need to figure out how we're gonna find this guy first. So, not much. I can't exactly just run around randomly.
You can still give an AR message. You do still have. You can give an AR message to make sure that they can't, to make sure that at least they're locked in the area with you.
That's true. All right, I'll do that. Send out a message. Lock down the main hallway doors. Let nobody out. Period.
Lock the doors. They try to escape. They die.
Nobody leaves until we give the all clear.
Right. Okay. Hang on a second. We change the music a bit. There we go. So, the next option that you have is that you can either roll observation to see if you can spot where they may have shot from, or you can try and roll hacking to spot it that way.
Leave that to me.
Yeah, I don't have either one of those, to be honest.
I could roll observation, but I'm doing it as I'm going to be a plan B. You know what I mean?
Question. Could I use tech to say, like, run a scan of the area?
You could.
Then let's do that.
All right, roll it. Keep in mind that the difficulty threshold is going to be 2. You're using 2 dice.
And I botched.
Like I said,
I got 2 successes for hacking.
No, it's not your turn.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Disregard that roll. Disregard her roll.
All right. It seems that there's some kind of electronic jamming in the area. It's not completely jamming, but but clearly somebody doesn't want you tracking.
These little whoever this man is come prepared.
Actually, I have 2 expertise in hacking, so I'm going to try it.
All right, roll.
And
Roll
still roll 2 dice.
This is going to be contested roll, and I'm going to be rolling. I'm going to be rolling stealth. So you've got to get one. You've got. All right, tie, which means tiebreaker.
Okay.
All right, round 3.
God damn it!
What's your agility?
My agility is 10.
You break the tie.
All right.
Now don't get a perfect head tie.
So you do know that you do detect that the last known scan when it came to the targeting system was right here.
Ping it again? Because
Mildra, would you ping that again? I don't think we saw that.
yeah.
See it?
No?
No, I've got the whole thing, the map zoomed all the way out, and I didn't even see it.
You know what? It's probably you're probably doing something in the black area, and you're circling black.
Wait a minute. I know what the problem was.
Ah.
There it is.
Okay. Right over here.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, right here then. All right, gotcha.
Okay. Well, can I go ahead and move over there then?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
And you see a rifle, but it's automated.
What?
Assassination by remote control.
If you want, you can try and roll tech.
Yep, that's what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is roll tech on that. Tech, do I have to? Yep, 1 expertise in tech. Okay.
Two successes. So you managed to do it, and you note that you're able to spot the receiver, and even the first thing that you know is that this is not human tech. This is the kind of technology that's usually used by the Shavasti, one of the races in the combined army. And based on the receiver, you know that the signal is the signal for this sort of remote device is not very strong.
So essentially, whoever is controlling it is in the room currently.
Yep.
Yep. But that just makes things tricky because that particular race, they're known for having chameleon-like abilities.
Oh, they're fucking shapeshifters.
Shit.
Yes.
All right then. Obviously, I'm looking to sniff out someone from another race.
We've got one problem with that sniffing out. Our honor guard here, hermetically sealed in their suits. Remember, you can't smell nothing from them.
All right then. This is simple. Unless unless one of them decides to unveil themselves, I say we crack those suits open.
Yeah, and you want to piss off our superiors doing that? Good luck.
Okay, fair enough. Piss off our superiors?
Shapeshifters are not scentless.
Bodies? Shapeshifters are not scentless.
Meaning, it may be an honor guard outfit, but we could still probably smell them. My guess is that they shapeshifted into the outfit, forgetting that they have to remove their smell. This may not be as hard as you think.
Yep.
I'm rolling observation. I'm sniffing out the motherfucker right the fuck now.
All right. Roll. Oh!
Done.
Ooh.
What's your focus at for observation?
My focus is a no.
That still counts as two successes. So you managed to break even on the matter, and you note that there's somewhere around. You do note that there's an odd smell that's not like any of the other types somewhere around here, because it's not it. The Toha's scents tend to fluctuate as if they use smell as a language, and humans will always have a certain type of smell. There's no other dog warriors in this room except you, but you do note that in that general area, and
let's move me over here then.
All right. That's going to take up the rest of your turn because you had to do a double stride.
Yeah. But then again, I was sniffing around, for God's sakes. It's I'm owning what the fuck I am.
All right. And that, but you suddenly hear the click of a firearm, and roll. And in the process, it seems that they broke stealth, and right in front of you is the assassin, a speculo killer. This guy.
Oh, this guy.
And this is going to be a contested roll. I am rolling ballistics.
Am I rolling anything?
Yeah, you've got to beat 2 successes, and you are rolling. You're gonna be. You are going to be rolling. Let's go with. You're going to be rolling agility or acrobatics if you got it.
I'll be rolling acrobatics because I do have that expertise in there. I'm still rolling 2 dice, right?
Yeah.
All right. Shit.
Which means you got hit.
Fuck.
All right, and that's a difference of 1, so that's a 1-point modifier to the damage. Let's see, 1. What's your soak?
Which one?
Your soak, BTS.
Right now it's showing 0.
That means you are taking 4 damage, and I am going to.
Question: where do I put that?
That's going to be in. That is going to be in the physical checkboxes. You're just going to have to check the amount.
The physical / vigor.
Yep.
All right, done.
Right. That just means that, and the special effect just means that another area was affected. And let's see. And I'm going to spend one momentum to defend. So the difficulty goes up by 1 step if you try and counterattack.
So can I actually counterattack now, or
when your turn comes up, you can, and I need you to. I don't think you rolled agility, so I need you to do that. You were out of it. You were out of it beforehand.
I did roll agility. I got a 1. That's what caused a failure.
Yep. Which means this did not register. Damn it.
Yeah. How about now?
Oh, that's a 2. So I'll take it. All right.
So I take
Lyra,
what?
your initiative is at 2.
Okay.
Lyra, it's your turn.
All right. Let me see here. So are we in attacking mode?
Yep.
Yep, our killer has revealed himself.
Although just so you know, attacking doesn't always have to be physical, especially given
I know,
how
I was
everybody
thinking
is
about
full
hacking
of so
his
much
weapons.
tech.
I was already thinking about hacking his weapons.
All right, you can. That's going to be a contested tech. That's going to be a contested hacking roll. So,
How many dice?
actually, let me see something on yours. Even though it's a tech, it's supposed to be a tech test, but it says tech test, but it's supposed to be hacking because I had to make the talents up myself. But roll, you can, but for the purposes of that, you can roll 3. I, on the other hand, can only roll 2.
1 success.
0 success. Give yourself, and I botched, so give yourself an infinity point. Of course, you also botched, so that's still 1 complication. And because of that, oops, wrong one. Roll damage for the assault hacking device. That's going to determine the damage you do to his firewall.
Okay, so where's that at?
Weapons. And let's see, because of the fact that there's a difference of 1, add 1 when it asks how many bonus dice. Add 1.
Okay. I am not finding where the hell this die is.
Damage. It's going to be the die next to damage. Right. Assault hacking device. Then go down. It's going to say you're going to see damage and then a die button.
On. Kind of looks like this.
Oh, okay, got it.
Thank God I was right here to show where it is.
One more time, I get how many die?
Add 1 bonus die.
So for a total of 3.
Yes.
And I got 2 plus 1 hits.
All right, that's 3. That is 3 damage to his firewall. You managed to scramble his equipment, so he lost the defend advantage. And are you gonna move?
Yup.
All right.
I'm gonna move over towards these guards to hide behind.
All right.
If I can get my mouse to do what I want it to fucking do. Is that too far? Mildra?
I'm not seeing your spot. Oh, there it is. Now I see it. No, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. All right, Armist, it's your turn.
All right. From where I'm sitting right now, am I in medium range?
Medium range is up to 40 feet, so you're just shy of it.
All right. In that case, I'll move up that little bit that I need because I want to stay back. That should put me in range. Because now that his defenses are down, it's time to bring on the pain.
All right. You can use a reload to give yourself an extra die, or you can spend an infinity point to do so. I'm not sure. Do you have any momentum?
Negative. I haven't gained any.
All right. All right. Roll
Question:
it.
Could I give him momentum? Because I have a
No.
lot, actually.
No.
No?
That'd be too easy. But, and I don't have any I have to. Do I have to check off a reload to use it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and use one then. So that gives me 3 dice to spin.
Yep.
Or in other words, just a 1 modifier.
Yep.
Oh, wait. I have to spin the... instead of doing damage, I need to do... I guess ballistics would be the roll I'd make.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. Son of a bitch!
Well,
Ty, reroll.
God damn it! Well, I feel a little better now.
Okay. So that's going to be 1 bonus die to damage when that prompts up.
All right, looks like 5 damage for me.
Oh, because you're because that has expert, give yourself 1 momentum.
Woohoo!
All right, you said 5 damage.
Yes, that's what I'm reading right there. 4 plus 1.
All right, let me see what. Okay, just had to check to make sure if there were any specials. And because of that, because that's 5 damage, that means 1 wound. So because of that, the difficulty goes up, but the difficulty goes up by 1, or in contested rolls they lose a die. All right. And if you so wish to, you can spend that one momentum that you got to roll to add another damage.
You know what? I'll save it because I have a feeling we're going to be going a little longer on this, and I can use that for the next round to inflict some more, to actually do more damage than just adding a little bit more here.
Alright. All right. That being the case, Daniel, it's now your turn, and you have two ways of inflicting pain: a couple of SMGs or that sword on your back.
You know what? You done shot me. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Killer? Receipts are a bitch. Whips out both guns. And, well, you know, that bit from They Live.
Mm-hmm. All right. In that case,
Except of chewing bubble gum, it's dog bones.
all right. Are you going to spend a reload? Are you going to spend a reload to boost it?
Do I have a reload? I mean, the momentum, you mean?
You can use reloads on your weapons to give it an extra die. It's on the reloads on the weapon itself. The only thing you can't do it with is stuff that obviously isn't using bullets.
And I can only use up to 5 reloads. Okay. I could use one, sure.
All right. It's going to count for both rolls, just so you know.
Okay. So that makes it ballistics then, right?
Yep.
If I could fucking find it, that'd be great.
It's under coordination.
Thank you. And instead of 2 dice, I roll 3 dice, right?
Yep.
All right. Roll number 1. And roll number 2.
Ooh.
All right. All right. I'll take that.
All right.
Success insurance.
All right. So you're going to be rolling damage twice, and it is going to be one, and you're going to add 2 bonus die to both cases.
Okay, where do I find that? I would assume it's on my weapons sheet.
Yeah, on your weapon sheet, where it says damage, there's a die button. It'll ask you how many bonus die to add. You'll roll it twice, 2 each.
Modifier to damage, 2, 1. I don't like that. I thought that was a 7. Hold on, did I write? I don't think I rolled right though. No, I didn't. I was supposed to do submachine gun. Never mind.
You used demoralize, not your SMGs.
Yeah, let's try that again. That's roll number 1. That's number 2.
All right, 3, 8. That's 8 damage total.
Boom.
And you got 2 special effects. And let me see what you've got on your sheet. Okay, just spread 1, and that's not going to apply here. Okay, its soak is 2, and you can if you look on the mechanic notes thing, you'll see a thing on spending momentum. You've got plenty of momentum, and here's a good chance to use it.
Let's see here. Oh, there's one momentum for reroll damage. Oh no, hold on. That would be if the damage wasn't as much. Hmm. You know, I just noticed something.
What?
I have 5 momentum, correct?
Yeah.
I think I technically have enough to do knockout.
You have more than enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Tell me how
means
that works for the knockout button.
I'd have to roll resistance, and I'd have to beat whatever momentum you spend on it.
Go
Shall
for
I
broke.
make it 3 or 5, ladies and gents?
Go for broke.
All in.
All right, so I gotta beat 5.
And it's contested, so because you're already down a dice because you're
Not even close.
Not even close. Basically what happens? Punch right in the fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. It's against the wall. Boom! Spear.
Yep.
Right through the freaking, right on the fucking wall.
You don't break the wall, but you do dent. But there is a dent. And although they're knocked out, it's a case of you can see that there's a dent in the thing's chest.
You want to try hitting bullets on me again? Come on.
All right, but it seems that the assassin is dealt with at the very least. And hang on a second. And while there is a momentary respite, it's not enough, because you'll soon get a message on your AR display that a combined army battle cruiser has just appeared not too far from the station. It's broken out of stealth. And it's starting to and as soon as you notice it, then you start to feel things shake. It's launching missiles.
Looks like our day's just getting started.
Right.
Every time I do a hip check on people, for God's sake. Every time. Armist, remember you need to punch people, not hip check people.
Yep.
God, I had better days messing around with Hogan.
All right. As you head out, and pretty much heading out in a panic, and as well as seeing that because of the attacks, everybody is pretty much in a scramble to get to escape pods, and it's probably, and unfortunately, the ones for the ambassadors up top are, well, you were able to get Seeger into one of the pods. The remaining pods are down on a lower deck. hang on, I need to move some of this out of the way. And well, you do manage to get through to some. Unfortunately, as you're making your escape, you see that the Speculo killer, they didn't arrive alone, and you're having to evade a boarding parties of Morat troopers, aka these guys.
Oh, lovely.
Well, some macaques fell into a cheese dip night back in '57.
Shit.
Those things look like Andros from Star Fox cloned himself and made an army out of it.
Now that's an ego.
No, I would say more of an army of Dr. Gels.
It's an army of Dr. Bobos.
The way the infidels will pay.
No, that's not. Okay. So here's the deal. Now the Morat troopers are all going to act on one turn. So let me roll that now. It's going to be one success. All right, so everybody re-roll an ish. Use acrobatics if you got it. If you want to use momentum or an infinity point, you can do that to give yourself an extra die.
I'm using 2 infinity points.
I'll use my momentum.
I'm out of momentum myself.
I find it funny that the assassin has the worst luck when it comes to dice. and the big guys are the ones rolling are the ones being higher up on the turn order.
Oh, that's all right. I was paying for it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lyra, you're up first.
Okay, I'm gonna do some more hacking.
So you're gonna try and hack. Okay, here's the options. Wait, we lost.
I'm here.
I'm here. I just
lost
you
Matty.
lost me because for a second I thought we were in a different map, and it didn't load for me.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Oh.
Here's the options you got. You can try and hack one of them and do a bit of an equipment scramble, or you can hack that crane tower and use that as an attack.
¿Por qué no los dos?
So which are you gonna do?
¿Por qué no los dos?
You can only do one action, hun. Pick one.
¿Por qué no los dos?
I'm not bending on this.
Damn it. All right, that's it. I'm rolling in percentage die. Anything under 50 is going to be the crane. Anything over is going to be I'm going to hack one of the suits. All right, hacking the suit it is.
All right, roll hacking, and I'm going to roll the same.
All right, how many die?
2 die unless you want to spend an infinity point if you have any,
Yeah,
or
not
pay
right now.
or pay
I'll
me
save 'em.
1 heat.
I'll save them from now. I'll just roll the 2.
There is
2 successes.
1 success. So that's 1 bonus die.
Woo.
Lady K,
I'm here. I'm here.
You roll your damage.
did you roll damage?
Oh, sorry. All right, and that gets an extra die, right?
Yep.
Nice.
And 5 and 2 special effects,
Woot.
which mean, and because of the way your thing is set up, let's see, each effect rolled ignores 2 points of security soak.
Woo.
See, that's a total of 6 damage. They take 5. But because they take 5, that means well, it's a moot point. It's a moot point anyways because their max firewall is 4. Congratulations! You now pick one, and you now have control of it during its turn.
Let me see. I'm gonna choose this guy.
Actually, it's 2 points of the soak. So no matter what, in that case, you would have gotten it. So that's the end of that action. You can either move or you can make him do an action.
I'm gonna make him do an action.
All right. So I'm guessing you're gonna have him. So you can either.
Yes, he's going to shoot this guy right here.
All right.
Is there any way I can set that movement up to twist his neck and kill him when he's done?
No.
Damn it.
Six and acrobatics. Tie. Means again. That counts as 2 successes, even despite what it says, because because there's a focus of 1 in that case. That's a hit. And I'm going to use the 1 momentum from expertise to re-roll that. And that's it for that. And Armis, you're up.
Okay. Well, they're taken care of down there, so... And I know for a fact I'm in range of these 2 guys above me. So I'm gonna start targeting this guy here.
All right, roll it.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be AFK. I'm gonna grab myself something to eat.
All right.
Okay.
Roll damage, 1 bonus die.
Dang.
1, 2, 3 special effects and 3 damage. So if you so that's going to be 4. That's going to be 4 damage. It's going to be 4 damage. And as far as special effects go, that's going to basically kill his this thing. So 2, 3. So that's 4 damage. Not a whole lot left on that one. You can. Unfortunately, it's not enough to create a wound. However, if you so want to, because you do have 1 moment, you do get 1 moment because you do have some momentum. See, how much momentum do you have, including the one that you got from the expert from that attack?
Oh, so I'd have 2 total.
All right. You can either go with a secondary target, or you can roll.
Yeah, I've got my spending momentum page up. I see what I can do.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and go for secondary target. We'll just take the half damage.
All right, he's done. All right, that's 2 damage on him. That's 2 damage on the other one. And is that gonna? You gonna move, or is that gonna be it?
That'll be it. I don't want to jump in there, rush in there head first when if I don't have to.
All right. Daniel, it's your turn.
All right, what are we doing now? Let's see. From my vantage point, looks like we got some mooks up or down, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the one that's been taken over, by the way?
That would be this one.
All right, and John, you're going after this one here, right?
Yep.
Some machine guns, this mook over here.
All right, roll it. Make sure to roll twice.
All right. Let's see here. So I am rolling ballistics. Twice. Let's see. One, 2. 1 success each. And I would assume that cost me a reload?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
And that second one is actually 2 successes.
Fair enough.
All right. So now I gotta roll acrobatics.
Not good enough.
So one of them hit. And that's going to be a bonus damage of 1.
All right. So 1 dice. 1 die, I should say.
Yep.
All right, here's what we got.
All right. That's 5. Reduces soak. But he took 2. Yeah, he did. Shredded.
Damn! Get the ball you can, huh?
All right. Sekani, it's your turn.
Okay. I want to go ahead and go into stealth.
All right. Roll stealth.
Roll stealth. Okay.
Hang on a second. All right.
Okay.
If you want to, if you do get 1 reroll, so if you want to roll a straight D20, you can do that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Okay. Straight D20.
Yeah, it still comes up to 1 success, which fortunately for you is enough. So you are now in stealth.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and move to here.
Not sure why you're doing that, because the goal is to get over here, because you're trying to get off the station.
Wait, whoops. Where's the goal again?
The goal is to clear out these enemies and get to here, which Shades is already pinged.
Oh, okay. Oh,
We don't want a repeat of what happened in the mechs.
yep. Like I say, because I was seeing the other mooks around the place. So no, don't not repeating the mech thing. So I'll go ahead and move one, two, three. I'll go ahead and move right here.
All right. Now it's their turn. And each of them that is going to attack can. So everybody you're going to be rolling agility against this.
Ha ha. Whew.
Daniel, you didn't roll.
I'm sorry. I thought. Sorry, I was with someone else. What am I rolling?
Agility.
Yep.
Just straight agility.
Yep.
There you go.
All right. Luckily, you guys managed to dodge. And before I continue on, Lady K, is that one you took over going to be attacking the same guy?
Yep.
All right, let me roll that. Actually, wait a minute. He's in melee range. What am I thinking? I could just roll straight brawn. And that doesn't work either. All right, nuts to that. Your turn.
One second.
She's chowing down on some Reese's Puffs.
Ah.
Yeah, we actually found out.
I didn't eat supper. I'm gonna hack some shit. Got plenty charges in my. I can't think of.
Don't try. Don't try.
Damn it! I need a bow and arrow to make this work. I will put this cold ass bowl over your head, sir.
Just because your avatar has red hair in this does not mean you're going full Aloy.
Ah!
Boy, I sing that shit when I'm sniping in Skyrim.
Point still stands, dear.
You have a pistol.
And here, hold your horses. I'm going for that one this time.
All right, roll it.
Already did.
Okay, you got one. Actually, I have to roll this as unskilled. Tiebreaker, what's your intelligence at?
Hold on. 12.
Yeah, that beats it. So, roll damage. Only 2 and no special effects, so you didn't get past it. You didn't get past soak.
Damn.
All right, Armis, you're up.
Well, this worked before, so why not a second time? Let's shoot this son of a bitch down. Same target.
All right. What's your coordination at?
9.
Okay, my agility is at 9. What's your expertise at?
5.
Tie's broken. You hit, but you're not getting any bonus dice.
Well, fuck.
You want to do a reroll with that 1 momentum?
Please.
Do it.
Not much better.
Well, let's see.
Oh, one more clean hit will do it. Daniel, you're up.
Question. Can I give that thing a clean hit for you, John? You want me to do it, or you want me to go after someone else?
Well, at this point, we should probably start. I think I got this guy. He's not doing much to me. But then again, all the other ones are already spoken for, so go ahead and take him out.
So we take it out and then move on and finish this fucking thing.
Let's give us a clear route out of here.
Got it. Second verse, same as the first, I guess. Let's not. I know there's a big ass sword. I know, but at this point.
At this point, you prefer going full Dante.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
And we mean white-haired Dante, by the way, for those asking.
The other one doesn't exist, and that is going to be the end of that discussion.
Oh, no, trust me. I'm with you on that one, sir.
Smexy, Sanji, Dante. Watch chess match. Watch chess match. You will understand.
Only one hit. So do 1 damage roll, no bonus dice.
I'm back, bitches! Boom! Anyone who saw the chess match we're talking about, which I believe was 2014, knows what we're talking about.
14.
I do remember seeing that clip in one of your videos.
It was it was in my vlog announcing my return, which that lasted long.
No.
Yeah, you didn't do overkill, but you still did regular kill. He did.
That's the point.
Hang on a sec. All right. So next up, it's Seikani.
Okay, you mentioned about hacking the crane.
Yeah, if you've got a hacking device.
Well, I've got a black hat. And my hacking is at expertise 2. And with my black hat, that's actually going to put my dice pool at 3.
All right, if you want to try it, go ahead. You can either go with that, or you can go with the stabby.
You know what? Yeah, I'm right there. I'll go stabby. So that's going to be a close combat roll with my expertise at 4 and focus 2. So that's still 2 dice for the to roll on this.
Because you're attacking from stealth. Give yourself 2 extra dice.
Extra dice. All right. All right.
That's going to count as 4 successes because of this botch. So roll damage and give yourself 4 bonus die.
4 bonus die. Let's see here.
3 special effects. Deads.
Ah. And
All right, Lyra, you're up.
I'm gonna hack the crane now.
All right. Roll. This is just gonna be a regular. This is not gonna be contested. It's just gonna be a regular hacking test. Roll it.
One success.
All right. Unfortunately, that's 1 short.
I'm using momentum. Wait, do I have any momentum?
Check your character sheet.
I got 2 and oh yeah, I got some momentum. I've got 12 points.
No, you don't have any. What do you have checked?
12.
How do you have that much momentum?
Ask Mildra. I didn't check all this off.
Because it did that full check glitch. That's happened a couple times when I've been testing.
Oh.
Which
Okay, can I use
don't
my
have
other
any
2
momentum.
infinity points then?
Huh? You used 2.
I have 2.
Yeah, and you forgot to check those off.
No, these 2 were on the sheet before, and I added 2 more, and I checked those off. Let me guess. I don't have any infinity points either, do I?
No.
Fucking glitch.
My program's not perfect. Especially when you're trying to run a game that isn't released yet.
Yeah, it's true. Still not fond of electronics.
So
Play with your pet
So-
monkey.
So you still have an action with the one Morat trooper you've got control over.
Okay. He hasn't killed that guy yet?
Nope.
Seriously, can I do stabby stabby instead of shooty shooty?
Yeah, that's going to be a brawn roll. He doesn't have stabby stabby, but he does have punchy.
Let's do punchy punchy then.
And that's one success versus 0 success.
That's
Woo!
ooh.
Yeah, it
Oh.
did.
Shit.
So now it's just the controlled. Now it's just the controlled one. Now, if you so want to, you can try. You can try and have it. You can try another hacking test to see if you can make it actually eat its own gun.
Let's do it.
All right, roll hacking, and this is going to be a contested roll.
Come on, dice gods, love me now. 2 successes.
Cha-ching!
And rolling damage.
Hold on.
Yeah, nope, no successes,
Roll damage?
no point.
Oh.
This was to make sure of you, and you see him go through the deed and dead, and you've got a clear path to get out.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. You do manage to get out as you see that the boarding parties that there's more and more of them coming. In a bit of the distance, you see some of the honor guard fighting them off, but they are clear. But even though the honor guard are elites, it's still at least 3-1.
The elite honor guard. So they went from the elite honor guard to an honor guard to they made the shit up about being honor guards up there.
Oh, they're certainly skilled. It's just a matter of
Mildra, he was making a Bill Hicks joke.
Thank you.
I should have seen that coming.
I caught it immediately.
It's late, you're tired.
You do manage to get onto one of the pods, and as it ejects, you see that the bombardment is starting to continue. They are basically this is the definition of overkill. They are wrecking the station as the pods drop, and the realization dawns on you that while you managed to usher in a new age when it came to this deal with humanity, this does not mean things have gotten better. In fact, things have only just started to get worse. But that is where we're going to wrap it up with your daring escape as you head down to the planet of Paradiso. So, with that said, let me kill the audio. So you want to do the wrap up?
Abso-frickin-lutely. Folks, thank you for joining us in this special edition of Monk Minis. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, well, that's your fault. You voted for it. You asked for it. This is what you get. In the meantime, here's what's happening the rest of this week here on RVTV. Tomorrow night, Ranger Recap Live. We're going to spin the randomizer once again and find out what you guys have, what it has in store for us for a Classic Edition. So make sure you join us for that along with your emails and comments tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Friday, WrestleCast Live. Join Matty Jay along with ZWK as they talk about the wrestling news of the week. And check out your emails and comments as well. And that'll be happening Friday at 10. Saturday, it's the Helmsman with Tony Helms of the gang playing more games online for you. It's going to be wild, crazy, nuts! So check that out Saturday at 5. Sunday, Tokurist Live is still up in the air right now. We don't know if Easy's got plans or not. So we'll find out. Just keep your eyes peeled on our Twitter at RVT Official. We'll let you know if things are on track or not. Monday, it's the Rising Sun podcast, the official anime podcast of RVT. It's going to be my pick this coming Monday. So expect some action-packed excitement in the anime world, along with AMTV, happening Monday at 9. Tuesday, it's Rift Down with TWK and the crew, checking out the latest WWE SmackDown and providing their randomness like they always do. That'll be happening next Tuesday at 8. And then Wednesday, I believe we're getting back to the Enemy Within. Our Warhammer RPG, if you guys have been enjoying that, we're going to be continuing that back up. And that'll be happening next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, live, right here on RVTV. And of course, keep your eyes peeled over on Lady K's channel. You never know when she's going to be streaming. She's going to either Skyrim or Horizon Zero Dawn. So be sure to check that out as well. If you need to, follow her on her Twitter at the Lady K, which is link to that in the description below. Make sure you follow all of us on social media. If you want to support our streams, make them even more badass, don't forget we have my Patreon is listed in the description as well. Chip in even just $1 a month. We'll help continue our streams and many more to come as well. We have perks for those who subscribe. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for tuning in as always here on RVTV. On behalf of my lovely wife, Lady K.
I'm Lady K. I'm super duper tired, and I will catch you on the flip side.
On behalf of our DM, Mildra the Monk.
My name is Mildra. I am your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty and fuck the revival.
On behalf of Mike Shell.
This is Mike Shell. Remind you to who leave in Fez mode.
And on behalf of Matty Jay.
Jeez, can you tell he's a Cody Rhodes fan? Manager, reminding you of professional wrestling, support your independent promotion as soon as possible.
I'm the Shades, and we'll see you guys next time. Rock on! Special thanks to Eric Vaughn and Cure You Crimson for their Patreon donations. Donate today so you can keep these streams going.